Hi, I'm Cristy Fincher, and welcome to the next video in our series for Machine Applique to help support the Skill Builder Block of the Month for Pile of Fabric. On this video, I'm going to show a little bit of um, what the applique foundation looks like pre-washing and after washing. This block here is the block Liberty Floral, and this actually has not been stitched yet. So you can see how everything is just placed. I will show you how to do this part in an upcoming video, how to get everything placed exactly where it should be. And I have started stitching a little bit, which I will also demonstrate in another video. So I started stitching here. You can see how it's very flat and stiff, but look at this. You don't have to take any foundation out of the backs. So everything is a bit stiff, and you might be concerned, say, oh, that's not what I signed up for. I didn't want my applique to look like that. Well, as I was mentioning in the first video, the foundation is water soluble. It doesn't completely wash away. In fact, it is bonded by starches, the foundation is. So once it gets washed, it will become a soft fiber, like a very, very light trapunto inside of your applique. Before washing, when you have this all ready to quilt with your other blocks, or if you're doing something separate, or with any of the applique blocks using this technique, you can actually quilt right through it very easily. So if you want to add some quilting details in the pieces, it quilts beautifully. You can stitch around it to give some extra definition as well. But once it's washed, this quilt here, for example, has been washed a million times. I'm exaggerating, of course, but this is one of the quilts in my house, so we actually use this on one of my kids' beds. This was made by my mom, Sharon Chamber, several years ago. I don't know how long ago, but the leaves and the flowers, both the circles of the flowers have the applique foundation in it. And you can see even after all of this washing, it's just like a light trapunto. There's no settling. We could have quilted through it if my mom had chosen to. It doesn't bunch, it doesn't settle, it just gives a nice loft and life to your applique pieces, so they really look like an extra part, something additional to your quilt, to really give your quilt added life and personality, and not have your applique pieces just be flat against your fabric, giving it just as if they were blended into the background. You can also see, I'll get kind of close here, these were all machine stitched, just like the circle I showed you briefly a second ago. That is machine stitched, but it's still very flat and very stiff. But once it's washed, these pieces were more than likely pre-washed, and the background not. So once it got all washed, see how it kind of looks like it got tucked under. You can see here, if you look really close, you can see the stitching, but it really gives that look that it was all done by hand. But really it was done by machine, so you don't have to spend the time to do it by hand if you don't wish to. This type of applique is wonderful with any applique design that you can find. You can apply to this technique. The glue tips and the applique foundation are always available at my website, purpledaisiesllc.com, or SharonChamber.com. We are always happy to help as well. If you have questions about the foundation, how it's used, or any concerns, just leave a comment in the video or on my blog at SewMuchLikeMom.com. SewMuchLikeMom.com. Thanks so much. I will be back again to show you some more turning techniques for machine applique.